That's a criminal offense. That's a big risk to you and to Ryan, your lawyer. That's a big risk.
It's your boy Busy, back at it again. You already know what's going on. I just wanted to get on here briefly and discuss the situation currently going on with our former president, Donald Trump. He's been in the news a lot lately for just absolutely being a menace to our judicial system. Basically, Fulton County here has arrested him yesterday. The first time a former president has been arrested in U.S. history. So it was basically, you know, like Luffy versus Bluno here in the Enos Lobby arc. You know, it's just a huge battle. Let's just see what Donald Trump has to say for himself.
This morning, the former president is back home in New Jersey after surrendering to authorities in Georgia for charges of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election. There you see Trump's mugshot.
Bro, look at, man, he is salty. You cannot get past Georgia, man. They don't play games here, bro. So
History right there. First mugshot of an American president.
The former president came and went in no time, just long enough to be booked on 13 criminal charges and to take that historic photo. This morning, the first mugshot of a former American president, Donald Trump, glowering into the camera at the Fulton County Jail, where he turned himself in to face charges he conspired to overturn the results of the 2020 election in Georgia.
Really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen.
Trump arrived in Atlanta on his...
This should never happen. This should absolutely never happen. Yeah, he's not wrong. You should never be trying to undermine the system. You know what I mean? Especially as a president, bro. What are you doing? Absolutely just taking the worst steps here. Beautiful, though. He came in on the private jet. I love that. I love that. He could spend, you know, $10,000 just to drop in, you know, just to get his charges out of the way.
Waving and giving thumbs up on his way to surrender for the fourth time this year. Unlike the prior three, this time Trump was booked at a jail where he was fingerprinted and photographed. His height and weight provided in advance.
Bro, 6'3"? I'm calling shenanigans. I don't think Donald Trump is 6'3". I don't see that.
Trump was in and out in less than half an hour, released on a $200,000 bond. He put up 10% with the help of a local bail bondsman. Before leaving Atlanta, Trump offering a defense.
Thank you very much for being here. I really believe this is a very sad day for America. This should never happen. If you challenge an election, you should be able to challenge an election. I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen...
Challenge the election? He wants to Yeah, he challenged the election by trying to fucking force votes. What do you mean? Yeah, it was a rigged election. Yeah, it was rigged.
I thought the election was a rigged election, a stolen election, and I should have every right to do that. As you know, you have many people that you've been watching over the years do the same thing, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Stacey Abrams or many others. When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
I do believe you should be able to challenge an election, recounts and such. But I mean, he was literally caught on the phone searching for votes.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break.
Did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. And everybody knows it. I've never had such support. And that goes with the other ones, too. What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election. There's never been anything like it in our country before. This is their way of campaigning. And this is one instance, but you have three other instances. It's election interference. So I want to thank you for being here. We did nothing wrong at all. And we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think it's very dishonest. So thank you all very much, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much.
Trump did challenge the election in court. He filed more than 60 lawsuits contesting aspects of it, losing all but one. The indictment alleges Trump was atop a criminal organization that tried to help him cling to power. His one-time chief of staff, Mark Meadows, and his former attorney, Rudy Giuliani, are among 18 alleged co-conspirators. Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis wants to try all of them together, but the judge granted a request by one defendant, Kenneth Chesbrough, for a speedy trial and said it would begin October 23rd. Another defendant, John Eastman, is also pursuing an expedited trial. Trump made clear in a court filing he would not agree to a trial to begin in less than 2 months' time, but he may have to be back here in Atlanta in about 2 weeks to enter his plea of not guilty.
Our boy Donald Trump has absolutely goofed. He's absolutely slipped on the biggest banana peel possible, and we'll just have to see if he faces any repercussion for his actions. 13 charges against him. But that's going to be it for now, guys. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that little bell. You already know what's going on. Peace, peace.
There's nothing wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
Since legit, busy, been a sinner. Yeah. Eat her ass like it's lobster dinner. Damn. Who that cash like a money printer? Whoa. DD&G full of breadwinner.